Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai Bashumar Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught me what I know, and including the bishops on down, and Yahweh Bashmiel Shai Brakatham to the elect, whom is 144,000, and as well as the 1/3 in his brother Laban. And in this video here, I want to respond to Vocab Malone's video that he put up 2 years ago, right, in admitting that he got into a job by the Jesuit priest and as well as working for the FBI. And that explains why Vocab Malone has been going hard for so many years. And I mean, this is not a surprise to us. I mean, we've been known for years that this guy is an agent. Because, I mean, why is it that this individual just cannot stay off our rod? It's like, what's going on? But again, we know and we understand why he's been on our case for so many years, because he's been sent to spy on what we're doing, okay, as the Jesuit priests have ordained him to do, and put money in his pocket to do. All right, so let's play some of this video over here, and the guy's gonna ask him a very good question, like, why is it that you've gotten into all of this? Like, what made you get into this stuff? So I'm gonna fast forward, and we're gonna play this part over here. And I saw this video off of the brother GMS All Precepts or something like that. That's why I got this from. And so, you know, I want to definitely want to put this out here to let it be known. The more we could put this out, is the more, you know, brothers can see and be aware as to why this guy's been on our case for so many years, you know. And the jig is basically up, because I mean, the thing of it is, why would he put this up anyway? Like, why would you put this thing up knowing that we could very well see this video and do a response to it, man? But, you know, it's all in due time. We didn't see it at the time when he put it up, you know, not that I know of anyway, but we're seeing it right now. And now we know and we understand why he's been on our case for as long as he's been on our case for, I think, going on, what, 12 years now. Anyway, let me be quiet and let's play the video. So it's got to be somewhere around this time.
Oh, Magic stole the mic. He's Magic. What's up, Magic?
You can actually choose to answer this in the hallway if you want, and I am going to buy your book. But I'm actually just curious to know.
Sounds
like,
super suspect so far, but go ahead.
Know, but in like maybe 2 or 3 sentences, like, how did you get into this? I'm just super curious to know, like, what led to all this.
Well, one day I was chilling, you know, and I heard a knock on the door, and it was a man in a black suit, and he said, "I'm a Jesuit, and we want to hire you. We've got some Vatican money." And I said, "Okay, do you have any other credentials?" And he also told me he worked for the FBI, and I was in.
Wow. So he also worked for the FBI. So not only was he a Jesuit priest, one, number two, he worked for the FBI. So if he's working for this guy here, then he's also working for the FBI as well. Okay. And he told on himself, this is Psalm 64 and verse 8. "And so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away." All right. So he just told on himself, even by putting this up in the first place, of him saying that he basically got recruited by a Jesuit priest with a black suit on that worked for the FBI to spy out, to spy on the Israelites. So why is the Jesuit priest using this guy to get on our case? Because they're running scared, man. The Jesuit priests, right along with the Roman Catholic clergymen and all of them, they all have our records. They got to have all of our records. I mean, this is the greatest institution in the world. So you mean to tell me they don't have our records? They're going to have our records. This is the same institution that enslaved our ancestors from the 1400s all the way up, even onto the 1600s. They're the reason why we're in captivity right now, why we're in the cursed situation that we're in today. Okay. which you already know, all of them people that's big in those Roman Catholic institutions. And I mean, you got of every race that are Roman Catholic clergymen, but I'm talking about the top men. They're all scumalachites, man. Which even makes it more substantial for them to know who you really are. Okay? So this guy's been sent. And I mean, like I said, this is something that we've always known. We've always known that Vocab Malone was an agent, beginning with the elders in Dallas, primarily Yashawamba. Yashawamba called it out years ago that he was an agent. All right? So that hasn't changed. He's still an agent for the cause of the Jesuit priest. All right. And what I want to do is I want to play this video of Alberto Rivera's. And I think that this guy here, he got hit on, man, because he was exposing a whole lot of what the Roman Catholics were doing years ago. So I just want to just play this video of what he's saying over here in regards to the Jesuit priests and the Roman Catholic institution.
Cover a tremendous number of institutions.
And the purpose of that infiltration was what for?
Well, the purpose is what the Roman Catholic system has all the time as her own purpose, is to infiltrate, to penetrate all the areas of life where the Roman Catholic can have control and access for the coming world government.
Yeah, and so this is why Vocab Malone has been on our case for so many years. And I remember when he first came out, he was coming on this Christianity tip. And this guy's not even, I don't even think he even believes in the Bible. I just think that this guy was sent to, portray as a Christian. And bring us back onto Christianity again. Because all of these various Christian churches, they're all under the guise of the Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church is the father church of all of the rest of these other churches. All of these Christian churches, all of these various religions, they're nothing but babies that spring out of the Roman Catholic institution. So if Jake is not in the Christian church, then how can the government have control over the minds of our people? Hence you get the term government, which means to control the mind, right? How can that be the case? So that's why he's on the path to shutting down this Israelite thing. All right? That's what it is. So in doing that, let me read this as well. This is Psalms 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. And they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that was basically the important thing to do, is to keep that name Israel from out of our mouths and out of memory. Because once we find out that we're the Israelites, it's over and out for the powers that be. It's over and out for the government to rule our minds. And therefore, guess what? We're going to give our power on towards the higher power, which is where it belongs. And if we look to our higher power, we're going to be looking beyond the powers that be, which is what we're currently now doing, which is a problem to the system. The system needs all heads on deck in regards to focusing on your politicians, the various clergymen, and these pastors as your leaders. This is what they need so that they can lead you in the way of where the government wants to take your mind. So how can that be done if we've pretty much absconded from these various churches, which is in league with the Roman Catholic Church? Again, this is where he comes in. All right. So he told on himself. He let it be known. The guy asked him a question, which is a very good question. What got you into all of this? And, this guy just couldn't help it but tell the truth so that we can see why he's on our case. All right. And what he's doing is prophetic. Isaiah chapter 10. And no, it's actually Hosea. It's Hosea 1 and 11. Hosea 1 and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power. Right. So he's there to just reimburse the idea that we're not Israelites, to bring us back to sleep, including. Okay. That's what Vocab Malone is responsible for. He's responsible for subduing this truth and putting us back to sleep. Okay, so that's all I got to say with this. Just give my side to this video that he shouldn't have not put up, because it exposes everything about this guy, man. So with that, I want to give all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Bashim Al Rakak. With that, I'm out. Shalom.